Our health is largely dependent not only on our nutrition, food, and level of physical activity but also on exposure to various toxins. Today, many chemicals are known to be linked with a variety of major health conditions, including early puberty, ADHD, obesity, autism, and even cancer. Would you be surprised if I tell you that many products that you use on a daily basis contain toxic chemicals that can be hazardous to your health, including your non-stick cooking pans and even your hand sanitizer? Let's know more. Number 1. Non-stick cooking pans. The use of non-stick cooking pans makes cleanup a breeze, but there is a potential risk to one's health if the surfaces of the pans are subjected to high temperatures, or if they become scratched to the point where bits of the coating are released into the meal. PTFE, or polytetrafluoroethylene, is a chemical that has been used to cover non-stick cookware because of its ability to prevent food from sticking. A study that was published in 2017 in the Journal of Environmental Science and Pollution Research found that when PTFE-coated pans were heated to high degrees, the pans released toxic gases that could be harmful. If you want to be safe, you should make an effort not to overheat pans that have been fluorinated. It is important to purchase a high-quality pan for cooking, since you want something that will last for a long time and is worth the investment of your money. Before we proceed, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Number 2. Plastic storage containers. According to a 2018 study published in Comprehensive Reviews in Food Science and Food Safety, plastic food storage containers and plastic wraps are common kitchen items that are used to store food. However, when these items are placed in the microwave and heated, they may leak bisphenol A, or BPA, and phthalates into the food. These two compounds are known to be endocrine disruptors, which means they have the potential to alter the amounts of sex hormones, as well as the development of the brain and reproductive organs in fetuses who are still in the developing stage. Moreover, hot foods that have been resting in storage containers for an extended amount of time can leach more. Therefore, it is recommended to heat your food in ceramic or Pyrex containers in order to avoid the possible leaching concerns that you may get from using plastic trays. Number 3. Mattresses. It's possible that you believe all mattresses are the same. However, if you are in the market for a new mattress, you should be aware that the majority of mattresses conceal a sinister truth. Some mattresses are manufactured with chemical components that could potentially make you unwell. The vast majority of mattresses typically consist of polyurethane foam, which is produced from chemicals derived from petroleum. This foam has the potential to release volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, which have been found linked to the inflammation of the respiratory system, as well as toxic to the nervous system. Children are particularly susceptible to the harmful effects of flame retardant chemicals present in these mattresses. Because of their ongoing developmental processes, they're more likely to be affected by these chemicals than adults. The adverse health effects associated with flame retardant chemicals include cancer, reproductive disorders, learning disabilities, and interference with the normal functioning of hormones. Since newborns nap and sleep for longer amounts of time than older children and adults, they may be exposed to potentially dangerous substances for longer periods of time. However, these chemicals offer a risk to anyone who is in their vicinity. Number 4. Bleach. Bleach is a common household product that is frequently used for whitening and sanitizing surfaces. However, bleach is also a hazardous agent that can irritate the skin, aggravate respiratory conditions, and may even result in death. According to the experts at the American Chemical Society, bleach is an excellent disinfectant when used appropriately. Nonetheless, it is typically one of the most toxic compounds that may be found in the average home. If you add 1 drop of bleach to a gallon of water, the resulting solution is safe to drink. However, drinking 5% bleach may cause a burning sensation in your throat. The combination of bleach and ammonia is the greatest danger associated with the use of bleach. When combined, bleach and ammonia undergo a chemical reaction that produces chloramine. Chloramine is a toxic gas and can be fatal if inhaled. Number 5. Drain and oven cleaners. Oven cleaners are sprayed, which means you can wind up breathing it into your lungs. Drain cleaners also contain sodium hydroxide, which is a corrosive material that can cause severe burns if it comes into touch with your skin or eyes. If sodium hydroxide is breathed in, it can give a person a sore throat that may not go away for several days. The fact that drain cleaners contain sodium dioxide and have the potential to be hazardous is the reason why they come with notes of caution. When cleaning with these potentially hazardous compounds, it is critical to wear protective gloves and to ensure that the area has adequate ventilation. Open the windows and turn on the fan. Put on a mask that completely covers your face, including your mouth and nostrils. Number 6. Aluminum foils. Aluminum foil has been around for more than a century and is a great product for wrapping and storing food. Nevertheless, when aluminum leaches into our food from aluminum foil or aluminum pans, it poses a possible health risk. The risk of aluminum exposure increases when you cook acidic meals in an aluminum saucepan. Some examples of acidic foods are vinegar and tomatoes. According to a study published in International Journal of Electrochemical Science, cooking acidic foods at high temperatures contribute to a greater quantity of aluminum leaching. Aluminum should not be used to cook foods that are acidic, nor should containers of orange juice be made of aluminum. Number 7. Ammonia. Ammonia in liquid form is an effective cleaner, and it may be found in its pure form, as well as in a wide variety of products designed for cleaning the home. On the other hand, despite its effectiveness as a cleaning agent, improper usage of it poses a significant risk to your health. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration states that ammonia is extremely hazardous and has the potential to severely corrode the lungs, eyes, and skin, which can lead to blindness, lung issues, and sometimes even death. It has a powerful odor that is easily recognizable as well as irritating. It is imperative that you take precautions to avoid breathing in ammonia if you are using it in a confined place. And never ever mix ammonia and bleach. Doing so is extremely dangerous and lethal. Number 8. Dish soaps. Plasticizers can be found in a wide variety of items, including vinyl flooring, adhesives, raincoats, and a number of personal care products, including dish soap. Some studies showed that certain types of plasticizers affected the reproductive system of laboratory animals. Plasticizers are used in a variety of products, including plastics, cosmetics, and pharmaceuticals. There is reason to be concerned about the effects of long-term exposure to plasticizers, even though the danger may not be very high, especially when compared to the risks posed by other goods. The fact that the risk still exists is a strong reason to be careful and look for alternatives. There are other cleaning agents that can achieve the same results while posing a lower risk. Number 9. Canned foods. Canned goods are a practical staple that can be found in the pantries of many homes, but the linings of cans typically contain a chemical known as bisphenol A or BPA, which has been associated with toxicity in reproductive systems. It can be challenging to locate canned goods that do not contain BPA. Especially for children, parents should seek these claims and make an effort to reduce their children's consumption of foods stored in cans. Fresh or frozen food is preferable, but if the frozen food is in a plastic bag, you shouldn't cook it in the microwave. Number 10. Air fresheners. Air fresheners can have adverse effects on indoor air quality. They release pollutants into the air that could be harmful. There is a strong link between the usage of air fresheners and increased levels of volatile organic compounds in the air inside a building. Some examples of VOCs are formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, benzene, and silenes. These volatile organic compounds are not always easily detectable in the air, but they have the potential to irritate the eyes, nose, and throat, in addition to causing headaches and nausea. It is possible that these air fresheners raise your exposure to air contaminants. These exposures, even at low levels, have been linked to a variety of negative impacts on one's health. In particularly sensitive individuals, these consequences may manifest as eczema, asthma episodes, headaches, breathing and respiratory issues, dermatitis, and neurological abnormalities. Number 11. Gasoline. Gasoline may have a variety of purposes around the house, such as removing grease and warding off ants. But it is important to keep in mind that gasoline is designed to be used in motor vehicles. Because it is not designed to be a cleaner, it should not be taken into the house because it is both too combustible and too harmful. Benzene, along with other aromatic hydrocarbons, can be found in gasoline. Benzene is known to cause cancer in humans. Gasoline poisoning can be the result of direct contact with the substance or inhalation of gasoline vapors, both of which have adverse health effects. If you have something that needs to be cleaned, you should go to the store, part with some cash, and purchase a cleaner that is specifically formulated for the task at hand. Number 12. Hand sanitizers and antibacterial soaps. According to the Food and Drug Administration of the United States, there is not enough evidence to show that antibacterial soaps or hand sanitizers are more effective at avoiding sickness than using regular soap and water. This is despite the fact that many soaps advertise that they kill bacteria. According to another study, using antibacterial cleaning products over an extended period of time may cause some bacteria to develop resistance to antibiotics. These products contain the active ingredients, triclosan and triclocarbon. According to another study, these ingredients have not only been shown to breed bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics, but they also have the potential to cause dermatitis. It is essential to be aware of the hidden risks that can be found under the sink, as well as the fact that children are not the only ones who could be in harm's way. Additionally, adults have a responsibility to take precautions against dangerous chemicals and vapors. Number 13. Perfumes and Fragrances. The Environmental Working Group found that many popular perfumes, colognes, and body sprays typically contain a dozen or more potentially toxic synthetic chemicals, some of which are derived from petroleum. Consumers cannot rely on labels to determine the potential dangers that may be contained within a new bottle of perfume, because manufacturers are permitted to conceal scent compounds in order to preserve trade secrets. According to the EWG, the average fragrance product examined contained 14 secret compounds not disclosed on the label. Among these are compounds that are linked to the hormonal imbalance and allergic reactions. Additionally, many of these compounds have a tendency to accumulate in human tissues. These chemicals are not reported. Diethylphthalate, a molecule that has been related to sperm destruction in human epidemiological research, is detected in 97% of Americans. Muscatone is another toxic compound present in some perfumes that is also worth mentioning, which accumulates in human adipose tissue and breast milk. Number 14. Lipsticks. According to a study conducted by the Berkeley School of Public Health at the University of California, the vast majority of lipsticks and lip glosses that are currently on the market contain potentially harmful concentrations of chromium, lead, aluminum, cadmium, and a number of other toxic materials. The study also found that continuous exposure to these levels could lead to long-term health issues, particularly among the ladies who apply lipstick more than 2 to 3 times in a period of 24 hours. In addition, consistent use raises the possibility of ingesting an unsafe level of chromium, which has been found linked with the development of tumors in the abdominal cavity. Some cream-based treatments may also include polyethylene glycols, which are known to be harmful to your neurological system. Number 15. Dry cleaning. Dry cleaners make use of potentially harmful chemical solvents, some of which might cling to fabric. The majority of cleaning products contain perfluoroethylene, which may also be referred to as PERC. According to the National Toxicology Program, there is a high chance that PERC is a human carcinogen. Even at low concentrations, PERC is known to irritate the respiratory system in the eyes, as well as produce headaches, dizziness, and issues with vision. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.